Hi, my name is Mohammed and welcome to my poetry reading. A.E. Housman, or Alfred Edward Housman, was an English classical scholar and poet. He was born in 1859 and died in 1936 at the age of 77. He only ever published two works of poetry. The first was called A Shropshire Lad, and the second, published 26 years later, was called Last Poems. When he learned that his dear friend Moses Jackson was on his deathbed, A.E. Housman compiled Last Poems for him to read before he died. He says in the introduction to the book, dated September 1922, I publish these poems, few though they are, because it is not likely that I shall ever be impelled to write much more. I can no longer expect to be revisited by the continuous excitement under which, in the early months of 1895, I wrote the greater part of my first book. Nor indeed could I well sustain it if it came, and it is best that what I have written should be printed while I am here to see it through the press and control its spelling and punctuation. About a quarter of this matter belongs to the April of the present year, but most of it dates between 1895 and 1910. The poem I'm about to read has no title in the book, but it's popularly known as Tell Me Not Here, It Needs Not Saying. This is Tell Me Not Here by A.E. Housman. Tell me not here, it needs not saying what tune the enchantress plays in aftermaths of soft September or under blanching Mays, for she and I were long acquainted, and I knew all her ways. On russet floors by waters idle, the pine lets fall its cone, the cuckoo shouts all day at nothing, in leafy dells alone. And travelers' joy beguiles in autumn hearts that have lost their own. On acres of the seeded grasses the changing burnish heaves, or marshaled under moons of harvest stand still all night the sheaves, or beeches strip in storms for winter and stain the wind with leaves. Possess as I possessed a season, the countries I resign, where over elmy plains the highway would mount the hills and shine, and full of shade the pillared forest would murmur and be mine. For nature, heartless, witless nature, will neither care nor know what strangers' feet may find the meadow and trespass there and go, nor ask amid the dews of morning if they are mine or no. That was Tell Me Not Here by A.E. Housman. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.